The following segment contains sponsored content. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and not those of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.
Welcome back to Loving Living Local. I'm Gretchen Wirtz, and today we're talking solar. We've got sun collectors here today. William Grant is here to join us. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, pleasure to be here.
Well, I'm glad to have you because a lot of people have lots of questions about solar. People are getting the knocks on the door for one thing, and they hear all about it, talking about grants, everything like that. So tell us a little bit about Sun Collectors and what inspired its founding.
Absolutely. So we've been here for 6 years. We are the oldest standing solar company in Central Illinois, and we're very proud of that. We started in Colorado doing solar cells, my business partner and I, and we saw a need for solar in developing communities.
Okay.
Everyone wants to target the big metropolitan hubs. No one wants to really look at like Peoria, Champaign, Bloomington, those kind of areas. So we moved here to help people that wouldn't be helped without us.
All right. For those that are a little skeptic of solar energy, how do you make people feel better about that? What's your thoughts?
Information is everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so solar can look like a scam to a lot of people. It can be a big undertaking. It just depends on how much information you have, and that's what we do best. We'll sit down with you for an hour, 2 hours, and actually talk over everything that you need to know to make an educated decision. Because the last thing you need is a liability.
Right. Does it work for everybody in everybody's house?
No, it does not. Yeah, we're the first one to tell someone no, whether that be your credit, taxable liability, the way your roof faces, the amount of trees you have. There's a whole plethora of different reasons that can disqualify somebody from solar. Yeah.
So it doesn't. It doesn't work for everybody.
Correct.
It kind of it depends. What is going on with the credits now? I know there were things with Ameren and stuff ending last year. How does it work right now for most of the residential customers?
Good question. So most residential, you get a tax credit. It's a 30% tax credit as it sits right now. There is an idea that it will start phasing out in the next couple of years, depending on the administration's decision.
Right.
The state level incentive is capacity based. So the more people that go solar, the less they incentivize people to go.
Okay.
The idea is it catches on, like keeping up with the Joneses, right? Your neighbors now have solar, then we're going to, just kind of follow along that process.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but ask all the questions and find out everything.
Absolutely.
There's federal, state grants, like you said, and incentives out there for that. So you guys help navigate that process as well.
We make it as easy as we possibly can for people.
Yeah, and so what else? What makes Sun Collector stand out from other companies out there?
Absolutely. I would say a big part of it is community engagement.
Yes.
We're always doing things with the community.
You guys are everywhere. You're on everything.
We try. And again, it's just two owners, myself. We're not a big foundation or corporate entity. We've been here, stay here, and we keep the money here locally as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of solar companies that come out from other states, have all these guys that aren't even employees of Illinois, do all this work, and then they leave. They take all the money with them. We keep it all in Central Illinois, whether it be the foundations, the people that we employ, and just giving back in general. And we also have a bunch of guys that have gotten into philanthropy as well, like all of our reps as well.
So. Oh, very good. And I think the key too with this is when you take on something like solar is that continued maintenance or continued, having someone there locally that you can ask questions to, not some of these fly by the night,
Exactly. And that's our whole mission statement for this year is to repair the reputation of solar in Central Illinois. Idea of doing stuff like this, talking to realtors and appraisers. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of stranded people out there. So we've been doing a lot of solar service. So if anybody's out there and they need help, we're more than happy to come out, diagnose the problem, and fix it for them.
Oh, great. Okay. Remind everybody how they can get a hold of you and find out more information.
Absolutely. www.suncollectors.solar. We also, Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the different things. So look up Sun
You'll
Collectors.
see their name on every event out there as well. Yes, William, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Great information. Check them out online and get all your questions answered. Definitely ask lots of questions.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
The preceding segment contains sponsored content. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and not those of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.